No.
I didn't. No, I said the pulled calf can lead to the Achilles tear.
They got him ready for Game 6. He played great.
I wonder if they shot him up.
I don't know what they did, but he was playing great before this happened, and then it happened.
Hopefully they didn't shoot him up.
So, but
that would be malfeasance.
My point is, they can happen whether you're healthy or injured, and Jason Tatum is Exhibit A.
Of course they can, but you are much more probable of doing something like that when you already have an injury. That's a fact.
I don't think the Pacers did anything that anyone
I wasn't saying they did.
You just said you were trying to be right.
I didn't say they shouldn't play him.
They have to play him.
I said you have to be careful because it can lead to this.
The game was 5 minutes old.
Exactly. What?
5 minutes. Like, how do you? I mean, 5 minutes. I don't think they were overextending, and they were 5 minutes into the first quarter.
No, I'm saying you have to be careful coming back quickly from a calf injury.
We're back
because it can lead to a torn Achilles.
Second quarter.
Now, if you want to act like that didn't just happen, okay.
I'm just saying it would have happened. It could have happened whether he was healthy or not.
Okay, that's corny.
It's not corny. It's true.
Corny.
And it's Game 7. So what is the alternative, Tom?
No, I wasn't saying they shouldn't have played him.
They have to play him. It's Game 7.
Yes, I didn't say they shouldn't. But we were having the conversation. I was like, God, you got to be careful because that's all I said.
And by what would careful have been in your eyes? What could they have done that they didn't do?
No, it wasn't saying they needed to do something. I was just, when they talked about him coming back to play Game 6, I was like, oh. But yes, they needed him to win.
He played 34 minutes.
I wasn't saying they should have done something.
Played great. They won in a blowout. In fact, he didn't play the fourth quarter because they blew him out. So by him, he actually didn't overextend because he never played in the fourth quarter.
I think he did overextend. I'm not saying they did the wrong thing, but the injury to the calf is what
game
created
in first
this.
Quarter. Miles Halliburton had 9 points at the time he left. So anyway. Oh my God, that donkey! Who was it? Oh, Hardenstein missed a lob at 7-2. You can't miss a lob at 7-2.
Well, it was a one-handed left-handed catch.
He's still 7'2".
He's not 7'2".
How tall is he?
I'm 6'10".
He's bigger than.
Let's see.
He's not 6'10". I know he's not 6'10".
Definitely not 7'2".
He's 7'1" or 7'2".
No,
I don't think he's 6'10". Dude, that was bullshit. He threw up garbage and got bailed out on that call. That was terrible. 25-25 because Haneran there, or Haneran.
He's actually 6'9".
What?
He's 7 feet.
He's 7 feet.
I didn't think he was a 7-footer.
With the hair, he's 7'2". I'm on record as saying that he gets 2 more inches with the dude.
The hair.
Look at the Bart Simpson dude he's got up top. A little fade. I'm saying with the hair, he's 7'2". Gets 2 more inches up top. So anyway, he misses the first free throw. It's 25-25. Oh, there is the edge of wetness himself.
The edge of
I got news for you. If they're going to pull this,
with the wetness
Mr. T.J. McCallum's going to have to do better than 2 turnovers and an air ball in the first quarter, and a blocking foul in his 5 minutes in his 4.5 minute stint.
Yeah, that's probably not going to cut it.
That's not going to cut the mustard out of there tonight. No, he's totally in wet mode. You know,
he's just running to the corner saying, "Don't give me the ball."
Yeah, they've already changed his shorts once when Halliburton went down.
That was before he got on the
before he got on the court. That's why the TV time had to happen. They had to get those removed, those shorts from the arena. All right, the public can't see. This is horrifying. What he did to those shorts. And then he came out. The first shot is an air ball from 10 feet.
Second possession, cross-court turnover. Third possession, get your pocket picked, and then
then he throws up a heat from the corner brick. Like, oh, he's on a roll. In fact, John Starks may be off the hook after tonight.
Well, John Starks was a starter. Let's remember that.
I'm saying he was a better player than him.
Yeah.
They were in the finals. He was a starter.
No, he's the reason they lost.
He was terrible.
Going back to Houston 3-2, and your second best player just lays a fucking
0 for 11 from the 3-point line. Why are you taking 11?
He was like 1 for 19.
He was 2 for 13 overall. He was 1 for 11 from the 3.
Game 7?
Yeah, he was 2 for 13, and he was 0 for 11 from the 3.
I think he was worse than that.
No, he was 2 for 13. I remember it
We've
vividly.
had this argument before, and you were wrong.
No, I was right. He was 2 for 13 and then 0 for 11 from the arc.
Oh, dear.
Oh my God! See, you can't leave Alex Caruso.
Yowzers.
This is the game I'll never forget by Alex Caruso. So this is awful. I hate him so much. His title came in the bubble, so that doesn't even count.
Caruso. Well, this might be his second.
Did you fart? Or was that just TJ McCollum again, shitting his pants?
That was TJ.
Man, you can even smell it. You can smell it here. My God. TJ. My God. Somebody get him some freaking ammonium AD. So that. Let's get us some ammonium AD on the double. Come on, Rick.
John Starks dropped 8 points against the Rockets in Game 7.
Oh, it was 8?
Well, he must have had some free
He must
throws.
have some free throws. What did he shoot?
He was 2 for 18.
2 for 18. He was 0 for 11 from 3. Tell me
Yes.
Yeah,
You
so
were
I was
right
right
on
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, he missed
So he
more.
was 4 for 4 from the line.
All right, so he missed more shots than I thought he did.
That's why I said he was worse than that.
I thought he was. What? You don't get worse than 0 for 11 from the 3, do you?
Well, I mean, no, 2 for 18 overall. You were saying he was 2 for 13. I was saying he was
All right, so,
it was more.
so close the 3.
It was worse.
Indiana somehow has a lead, probably because Oklahoma City hasn't stopped laughing yet. Or they can smell McCollum's diaper. Whatever it is. There's another one. Oh my God, he blew another lob. This guy sucks. How many of these can he blow? It's like, you gotta, when you're 7 feet tall and you're right in front of the rim, unless someone rips an arm off, you have to dunk the ball.
Mets are laying down.
What's the score?
Still 5-0. They really now they got 4 against the Braves starting tomorrow.
Anyway, so I think in terms of the Kevin Durant trade, I think we have to wait and see on this because I like the core around him. I like the coach. They're a defensive mindset. He hasn't
Caruso with the air ball.
he hasn't been with a team like this in terms of the way they play defense. And Houston doesn't have a closer. Well, they got one now because no one's going to tell me that Jalen Green will ever be as good at his peak as Kevin Durant was because I don't believe he will be.
Fucking jogging.
So, and by the way, Durant was 27 points last year a game with nothing like this around him. So, and he's a baller. He's a straight up baller. He's one of those dudes. He goes down to the court. He's got his backpack, and he'll play all day. He'll just play all day. That's what he does. He's a gym rat. So, I think that this is potentially a very good trade for Houston. And look, Phoenix. I agree. It's a good move for Phoenix. They got the 10th pick. They got draft picks. They got 2 good young players. It's not a bad move. It's probably the best they were going to do given Durant's age. So I think it's a win-win. I think both sides got a good part of this, got good out of this deal. So, oh my God, the only thing about that, it wasn't McCollum. 29-28, Alex Caruso's having the game I'll never forget. He's doing the anti-John Starks right now. Oh my,
Jesus.
what was that?
Is that Wallace?
I don't know, but don't worry, McCullough will give it back in a minute. He's got the ball. What are you shitting? Get it out of his hands before he screws up. Get it out of his hands before he screws up, America. Pascal's going to have to score 50 tonight. And that's not going to get it done. 29-28, OKC. This is the death struggle of a defeated team because you can't lose Halliburton. And I think he's done. It looks like he's done. So if he pulls a Larry Bird and comes out of the locker room, I'll shit my pants. They called the foul on that play? They did.
Juan Soto, give me a fucking break, dude.
Where's he now? Average wise?
Dog shit.
Dog shit.
Went 3 for 4 last night, or 4 for 5, and I think he's hitting like 245.
That sucks. I actually feel bad for Halliburton. That's you never want to see that happen to a competitor, you know. So I can't believe that happened in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. This is like, wow. 7 minutes, 9 points, 3 or 4. Let the record show. He was on. Oh man.
Oh, Juan Soto is so fun. Yeah, way to strike out. So annoying. Always fucking laughing.
What inning is that?
That was the end of the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th. OKC is missing a slew of free throws, so they're only up 2. They've missed like 5 free throws already. So it's 30-28. I guess they felt like they have to carry him a few rounds to keep the ratings high. because the air went out of the building in Indianapolis when Hallie went down. Let's see here.
So OKC loses, that would be the biggest trophy Lofi
ever.
I mean,
It will ever.
Yeah.
Ever, if they were to lose this game. That was a hell of a pass.
It was actually shit defense to let that
Yeah.
shit pass get
It
through.
was a heck of a pass. Nemhart is from Gonzaga.
You mean Lil Bow Wow?
Little Bow Wow. He's a player. He's given Gilchrist
He went to
Alexander.
Gonzaga?
Yeah, he played at Gonzaga. This kid's tough. He's no fluke.
He is. He's annoying.
He's a
and tough.
dog. That's a hell of a pass.
That's
So Evans is going to the line to try and tie this up. He's not a very good foul shooter. Evans, Miles Turner. Look, and on cue, whatever his name is, he's a bricklayer. Not a very good foul shooter. Clang!
Evans, also known as Miles Turner.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, America.
Who the fuck is Evans?
Does his name matter? He'll be forgotten after
Who
this
is
anyway.
Evans?
He's such a bricklayer.
Who is Evans?
I don't know. Evans. With that tight ass Haneran.
Let's just start saying
Evans,
different names.
Haneran.
Let's just start saying different names.
Yeah.
Jones, bring the ball up. Oh no, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Jones. We got Marcus Blackman here on the toss. Oh, that's Mark Washington. Yeah, whatever.
Gilmore with the trip. Oh no, that's.
Did you ever see Soul Man?
Nah.
Oh my God! The kid goes to
Eddie
Harvard.
Griffin?
No, it's C. Thomas Howell. You were like 3. He goes to Harvard on a scholarship, but he actually goes. He gets accepted, but his dad refuses to pay for it. Something you got to learn how to be a man. So he gets like tanning pills to get a scholarship for being black, and then he changes his name to Mark Watson. So they go into the gym at Harvard to play pickup, and everybody in there is white except for him. And the guy, because he's black, they assume he can play ball. Oh, he sucks at basketball. So the guy goes, "Hey, not to worry here. We got Marcus Washington here on the draft on the tip here, so we're going to be good to go." He goes, "Guys, that's Mark Watson." They go, "Yeah, whatever, just play." And he is the worst basketball player ever. And then one guy goes, "Are you sure he's black?" Like, he was so bad. Oh my God, he was terrible. Oh, a steal.
Don't force it.
Here we
Don't
go.
force it.
Here we go. Here
Wait
comes.
till you have
Here's.
numbers.
Oh wait, they took McConnell out because they had to change his diaper again. That's 2 pairs of shorts he's gone through.
Bricklayers.
I don't know how they're still in this game. Oh, there's still 8 minutes to go.
It's a Mason.
Yeah, it's a Mason convention right now. OKC is not doing
They're
themselves.
just laying foundations.
Yeah, they're not doing themselves any favors right now.
There goes Evans to the hole.
That's a brick. Yep.
Evans with the rebound.
Evans. It's Evans out to Washington.
Oh no, that's Naismith.
That's nice. The game is tied somehow.
Tarkenton bring the ball on the
bringing
ground.
it up.
That's
Yeah. He's got Davis open. Oh, that's Dort, not
That's
Davis.
Williams.
Another brick.
Winona for the rebound.
No blocks out by Toppin, and then
wow.
and then Toppin doesn't protect the
And he
ball.
loafs.
So for first he doesn't block out, but then he made up for it by not protecting the ball.
Ginsburg to the hole.
That's a push off again. He's going to make that shot. Yep, because he pushes up. By the way, how many push offs is this motherfucker going to get away with?
I mean, come on.
I mean, this is disgusting. The one in Indy was the best, where he pushed off and then he took 3 steps and traveled. And that bitch, what's her name? Goes, "Oh, he was gathering himself." No, sweetheart, that's a travel. Charles Barkley's like, "Yeah, he was gathering his bags for the trip he was going on." I love Charles Barkley. He's an awful prognosticator, but his in game is fucking spectacular. He's like, "Yeah, this guy just sucks. He's terrible. Get him out of here." He's like, "This guy's horseshit." He's like, "Yeah, this game's over. These guys are about to quit." He just totally unfiltered. But in the case of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the play that he caused, I go, first of all, that's an offensive foul. But then they made up for it by missing the travel. And then the girl goes, I forget who it was, she goes, "That's not a travel. He was gathering himself." And he goes, "Yeah, he was gathering his luggage for that trip he was going on." Oh, God. Anyway, it's 34-32. There's 7-something to go in the second quarter. We are dying. Between segment, I'm going to bring a fan out here. Between segment 2 and 3, we're going to put a fan right there so Tom and I get some crosswind.
I'll give you some crosswind.
That when he farts, he can knock me out. If I fall off the set, you'll know what happened. Oh, Tom must have busted ass again. The Red Sox embarrassed themselves today. The Mets are in the process of embarrassing themselves. So we got a lot of embarrassment to talk about tonight. I don't know why. I got to figure out why. By the way, if you know what happened to Alex Cora and Duran, why they got tossed, put it in the comment section, because my wife, who was too busy trying to figure out why Karen Reed got screwed again, even though she got acquitted. I don't know how it happened, but that was more important than the Red Sox, who are playing in the moment. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, Also on the docket tonight, Gilbert Arenas. Did you see this? Gilbert Arenas.
What?
Gilbert, Agent Zero. And talk about appropriate nickname. Agent Zero. Okay? As an accomplished nothing. Okay?
Oh, I found it.
Did you find it? Oh, is this where he gets tossed? So what happened?
He's
Oh, they
trying
call
to-
him out for a
He's
slide?
trying to stretch a single into a double.
Okay, let me see. Was he out? Let's see.
He slides past the bag.
Is his hand still in the bag?
No, he says it is.
Let's see. He's out.
Oh, his finger might be on there. No, his finger's still on there.
Ooh, that's close.
His finger's like
Yeah.
bent up. You see it?
Yeah, it's there.
Let's see it from this angle.
angle, yeah.
You're not gonna be able to see it.
No, they're showing his ass.
This is the worst.
Checking his
angle.
ass out, pervert. You can't see anything from there. The guy
That's a
rolled in front
horrible
of it.
angle.
That's a terrible. Why are we seeing that? The guy rolled in front of it. You can't see nothing.
They're like, now we're gonna give you a great look.
Yeah.
Watch his bent up finger. I think he's out. His hand popped up.
Yeah, I think he's out.
They got tossed because they were arguing that. I mean, it's
When you
it's a
blow
close call
it's
either
a close
way.
call, but I don't think.
And even after replay, whichever way you call it, you probably can't overturn it.
That's close. Close call. I don't know if it's worth getting tossed over, but Red Sox weren't.
Well, yeah.
The Red Sox bullpen already blew it, so who gives a shit?
See, so Durant starts yelling at him, and he runs his ass.
Oh, then he goes after him. Oh, here we go. All right, I applaud Alex for this going. He probably didn't say nothing. Did he call the guy a cocksucker? You know the rule, right? You don't call the ump a cocksucker. That you getting tossed. I don't know. Durant's not one to usually.
He was yelling at him on his way to the dugout.
Yeah, but did he call him a cocksucker? We have to know. Pacers have the ball back live, 34-32. They're about to cough it up. Let's see here. This is what's his nuts with a brick on a layup. Nice. Use your left hand, you loser. You're only in the NBA.
Who's that?
Haneran. Let's leave that guy open. Here we go. Here comes the floodgates. It's now 5. Watch it go
It's
to
now 5.
It's about to be 20. Watch this. Let's blink. It'll be 20 because here's where Indiana goes splat, which was inevitable because they don't have Halliburton. So that's a foul. They pushed off. That's a reach. They didn't call that. The refs, I think, sense where this is going to go, and they're going to make sure, goddamn it, that it gets there.
Evans underneath.
And there's a turnover.
That was a foul.
Oh, they called the foul? Oh, wow. Did he get mugged?
Looked like a clean strip, but you know.
It's Evans. Evans is going to the line.
Yeah. Evans and Dunn.
Evans and Dunn. That's Dort, whatever.
Dunkirk for 3. Oh no, that's 33. Get out of here.
That's a disgrace to the number. There's no way this dude should be wearing the same number as Larry Bird and Patrick Ewing and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and this idiot. Think about the three. Think about the 3 names I just said.
Clang!
Bird, Jabbar, Ewing, Evans.
Oh, McDiaper back in.
Oh, Mcdiaper.
TJ McDiaper. TJ
That might be the call of the night. Mcdiaper.
Get McDiaper back in the game.
Get Mcdiaper in
Does he
there.
have a new pamper on?
Did you change that to Pens yet? Get him in there. Look,
Evans
Evans
missed
two
2.
brick. I said he was a terrible foul shooter. He's missed 4 out of 5.
Evans missed 2, and OKC couldn't get the rebound.
Oh, here he
And
comes.
they over pursue McDiaper.
Yep.
Oh wow, he's really in his
He's
diaper.
in his own head
You
right
know,
now.
some people say they're in their bag. He is in his
He's
diaper.
in his diaper right now.
He is in his. Oh no, another one.
Another one, bang. Oh, that would have been the dagger.
The dagger.
What about
The 8-point lead dagger.
the OKC is known for. Celtics did this last year. They had 5. They have 20.
Yeah.
This is what this team does.
Not if Mr. McDiaper has anything to say
And
about it.
it'll be 20 in a minute. It'll be 30.
They call him Ronald McDiaper.
Oh my God, TJ McDiaper. Here he comes. Watch him dribble off his foot.
Oh man, he is shook.
He is shook. Look at him. He's not even looking at the rim. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Here we go.
Oh,
What do I do?
jeez.
I don't know what to do. He made one. McDiaper made one.
In his bag.
Mm.
Mr. McDiaper.
Mr.
Back to McCullum.
He made 1. He's 1 for 5.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
pass
doesn't
up a
matter.
layup
Let's
for a
leave
3.
him wide open.
Let's pass up a layup for a 3, guys.
Yeah,
It's
that
always
was
a
dumb.
good choice.
Here comes McDiaper. He's got to make more than 1 for me
Old
to be.
McDiaper.
He's 1 for 4.
They call him Diaper McDandy.
Diaper.
Jumping in the air to pass.
That's too easy. Call time. Yeah, you better call time.
Like
I would
that insurmountable 5-point lead
is
is
now
down
an
to 1.
and now an instrumental one.
Oh, there's Reggie Miller looking like his mother dressed him in the 90s. Kid's wearing a yellow hoodie under it.
Oh, but to be fair, he did it on Donkey.
That's Chetty Poo.
We call him Beavis.
Chet Claude Cadiddlehopper.
If you ever saw Beavis and Butthead,
Oh, Nemhard with a
did you
nice
see Beavis
move.
and Butthead?
Of course.
Then Holmgren.
Horrible show.
Holmgren is Beavis.
Holmgren?
And Butthead, yeah, he's Butthead. Watch this.
Butthead's a brown hair, yeah.
Yeah, he's Butthead. He's literally
I
Butthead
think he's Claude Cadiddlehopper.
or Butthead. Claude Cadiddlehopper.
his feet, the way he just
Where the
jumps
fuck do
around.
you get Claude Cadiddlehopper?
You never heard that term?
No.
Claude Cadiddlehopper? I don't know. It's like a big. I don't know. I heard it when I was a kid. Claude
Cadiddlehopper.
Hopefully it doesn't mean anything bad. Claude Cadiddlehopper.
Okay, who in this picture is? You can't see it with a little light. Is Chet Holmgren?
Neither.
No, it's Butthead.
Who was? Look, people also ask, who was Claude Cadiddlehopper? The character Claude Clem Cadiddlehopper
Clem.
was
Not
based
Claude.
on a Vincennes neighbor named, I don't know who that is, after the cartoon character Bull.
By the way, that's Chet's face whenever Tommy farts. That's it.
Shut up.
That's it.
Idiot.
Shut up, Beavis.
Shut up, Beavis.
Shut up, Beavis. That is Chet
We're
Holmgren.
literally sports version of Beavis. and
That
Butthead.
is Chet Holmgren. Look
We're-
at that
We're a
motherfucker.
sports version of Beavis. and
The
Butthead.
resemblance is uncanny. You got to admit.
Why? Because he's skinny, white, and brown hair.
Look at the hair too. It's exactly the same haircut.
From that angle.
From that angle, it's a sick resemblance, Tom.
From that angle, it's an absolute doppelganger.
My God. Unbelievable.
We
Unbelievable.
are the Wets.
So it is
The
30.
New York Wets. That's what we'll call
The
them.
New York Wets. There you go. Anyway, it's 37-36. We somehow, at least for now,
gotta stop watching it.
it's Donnybrook. Turn that off. You can ruin the whole night. Just turn it off. They're not winning.
It's already
Why? OKC's going to win the title. You're going to be
I
happy.
don't give a fuck. Fucking Mets blew it. Knicks blew it.
Everybody blow it.
They're all blowing it.
They're all blowing it right now.
Blowing in the wind.
And they're all slowing as they follow the testicles.
It's like a goddamn infiltration of cocks in the mouth.
Oh my God, it's a cock-sucking frenzy.
Gargling of cocks.
It's a gurgle fest.
It's a gargle of cocks.
Oh my God, that's terrible. And to think I haven't had a gummy yet. Key word is yet. Halftime.
I have to. Dear God, this heat.
Oh, Selena. Ooh, hi there.
Only for Selena.
What show is this? Match game? Oh, celebrity match game.
Oh, I'm sure it sucks.
I'm sure it's gonna blow.
Let's watch celebrities play a dumb game. It'll be really entertaining.
If they're hot celebrities, it's okay. Hot celebrities count. Speaking of hot, this is ridiculous. Yeah, the other thing we're doing halftime is we're getting a fan.
Speaking of hot.
I mean, my God. Whew. We're getting, this is ridiculous.
Oh, everybody's saying their prayers.
LeBron, talk about frauds. Josh Hart, Grant Williams, shut up. Grant Williams is a loser. That's the guy that the Celtics
I'm gonna
traded.
hit them both.
Yeah, made them both.
I'm gonna make them both.
It's his lower leg will not return. They just can't. We know what it is. He tore his Achilles.
We don't want to assume anything.
Lower leg won't return. We know he's not coming back. Bang.
That's like a Bill Belichick. Yeah, he's got a lower limb.
Chance of return 0.0.0.0.0.1%.
But we don't want to rule him out.
Brick. More bricks.
Bricksmith.
Tell you what, I think that if they have if this comes down to most bricks, this will be a Donnie.
Pete Alonso strikes out swinging. Yay!
If you got oh here we go, I'm gonna shit on him. Wide open again, bang.
Brick.
Yep, right there. Oh,
Evans on the ground.
let's give it back to Mcdiaper.
He's actually a Mcdiaper dandy.
He is Mcdiaper. Oh, don't turn it over again, Mcdiaper.
Oh, he's
1
in his
for
bag.
4.
He's in his bag.
1 for
against
4.
Chet.
Turnover. 2
He
turnovers.
likes this matchup.
This is
He likes this matchup.
it's on
though.
Butthead. Oh, turnover.
Mcdiaper.
Mcdiaper.
Oh,
Hey,
Evans.
Evans made a shot.
Evans showing some life.
It's the jersey. It's the number.
Dude, this is still a 2-point game. And OKC is going to look at themselves and go, what are we doing?
Bang, it's 5.
Oh, wow. What a fake foul.
That was kind of a fake. Did
It's a
you see
fake
that?
foul,
That was a flop. That was a flop.
Tried to get
yeah,
it,
he
yeah.
tried to get the flop. That's kind of terrible.
Mcdiaper dandy.
Yeah, Mcdiaper.
Got his first assist.
You know, take it back. I want to see you shit your pants again.
Oh, well, who's he think he is? Chuck
Alex
Johnson?
Caruso, who's having the game of his life, and the reason that they're ahead right now, because he's playing his nuts off.
Oh my God, TJ.
No way. Oh, he hit that on
From
Donkey.
Mcdiaper to McDandy.
He hit that on fucking on
Yeah.
Caruso. Oh my God, butthead.
Oh man, Beavis.
Saved it.
Nemhard's gonna work these cats.
It's butthead. That's butthead. He's butthead. No way Evans is making that. Yeah. Evans took a shot he didn't need to take. Barely skimmed the rim. They had a chance to take a lead and they blew it. Oh God. Oh, Evans!
No, that was Siakam.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's too good to be Evans.
Yeah, Evans can't move like that.
Oh, there's Siakam.
Oh, Evans off of you, bud.
You suck, Evans. It's Turner, but we call him Evans. We should call him Era.
In comes Matherin for who? McDiaper? That was great defense.
That was a hell of a block right there.
Great defense by Nemhard. The foul merchant did not make a sale.
Yeah, he backed up. He just kept his hands up. That was good D.
It's hard to play defense in the air like
And
that.
and not
Yeah.
yeah, that's tough to do. That was very good defense. That's good coaching right there. That was a kick.
Oh, he threw it right at his foot. though.
Evans with the kick.
Threw it right at his foot.
Would have been a turnover, but
See if the Mets just laid down in the seventh.
why do you want to do this to yourself?
Because I'm a fucking nut job.
Trying to help America. I'm like, don't torture yourself.
Not
Like,
completely.
my wife doesn't understand why I don't want to watch the ninth inning when the Sox give up 4 runs in the 8th. I'm like, they're done. They're not coming back. You don't know that. Actually, I do.
Actually, it's a proven fact.
Actually, then they go down 1, 2, 3, and I look at her like, yeah, who was right here?
Oh, that was off the backboard.
That's goaltending.
Yeah.
Goaltending on Evans.
Evans.
Yeah, too late.
That happened 3 times in the Knicks series. Never once did they call it goaltending.
Day late, a dollar
One of them
short.
cost the Knicks the game.
Evans, day late, dollar short. What an idiot. I just let it go at that point. 42-40. 2:50 to go in the first half.
Okay, see, trying to create a loafie of all loafies.
Nemhard short arms it.
You sure that wasn't Nixon? I thought that was Nixon.
Nixon. It was Nixon. Nemhard didn't get on the plane. Let's see here. There's Hartenstein. That's a foul.
Oh, the floater for a 3.
That was almost a good rotation, but you stopped. Oh my
Oh,
Lord.
dear God, Hartenstein.
That's a jump
foul.
ball.
Laid on top of him.
Well, India's still fighting for what it's worth. It's the death struggle of a defeated team, but I digress. This is a jump ball, and
The death struggle of a defeat.
OKC has 0.5 seconds to get a shot off, which if they start the clock when they're supposed to, basically they'll both tip the ball and the clock will expire before anybody gets a shot off, because that's about how much time you have. So if somehow OKC is able to catch this ball and get off a shot, you know the fix is in, because there's no way with this time in a jump ball they get a shot off.
No, he's got to tip it to the rim.
To the rim, it'd have to be a lob for a dunk. That's the only way this is happening.
No, he'd have to tip it in from here because
Yeah.
the clock's going to go as soon as he
Yeah.
touches it. Yeah.
And that's going to be Indiana ball. So it's 42-40. We are in a Donnie, but the air's been taken out of this because there's no Halliburton. We both know the inevitable is going to happen sooner or later. So the good news is at halftime there's gummies and fans. They being the Pacers have the ball right now. That is, how do you say his name?
Matherin.
Matherin made a 3.
Benedict Matherin.
Matherin made that shot. The Pacers are up by 1.
He sounds like an English detective.
Kind of does, Matherin. Detective Matherin.
Benedict Matherin.
Detective Matherin here, sir.
Benedict Matherin on the case for you.
That was a double dribble. Was it? Yeah. Double dribble on fucking Hartenfart.
I didn't see it. I
Hartenfart.
was looking at the Mets below.
That was on Shea. That was right in Shea Butter's face. He fouled him too, by the way.
Shea butter.
Shea Butter. I don't call him that. Stephen A. calls him that. But yeah, Agent Zero. We got to talk about this. We come back for segment 3. What a donkey.
What?
He basically.
About the ring
I don't
culture thing?
understand why the rings matter so much. Well, you wouldn't. You'd never won one. So that's why you think it doesn't matter, because that gives you more credit, even though you suck donkey dick. So it's like it's coming from a guy who never won anything and never even got close. It's kind of funny. And by the way, to be clear, his number is 20 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for his career. That's very good. That's Hall of Fame worthy. But he never won anything.
Who?
Agent Zero.
You think it's Hall of Fame worthy numbers?
If you average 20 points a game for your career in the NBA, you're in the Hall of Fame.
But doesn't it matter how long?
He played like 14 years.
And he averaged that for 14 years?
Yeah. Yeah, he could score. But so could Carmelo Anthony. Who remembers him? As I said before, the most meaningless 28,000 points ever scored in NBA history were Carmelo Anthony. This guy's cut from the Carmelo Anthony cloth. Like, does that diminish him? Yeah, he never won anything. Okay, you score 28,000 points and you don't go to one NBA Finals. You're supposed to be the guy. You didn't get to one. And by the way, he had Chauncey Billups. He had some talent around him. Didn't get to one NBA Final and all that time. And by the way, he was supposed to be LeBron's rival. Oops. Like, give me a break.
His Knicks teams were awful.
His claim to fame is he won 2 gold medals playing with Kobe and LeBron, of course. And everybody else, Dwayne Wade and all the other guys, studs on that team. So yeah, that wasn't really him. So, but right now the Pacers are up by 3. I don't know how. OKC is going to wake up any second here. Just give the ball to, what was that? Oh, there you go.
Oh my God.
Shea Butter. Oh wait, that's Mcdiaper. Right on Mcdiaper.
And he fouled him.
Wow, that wasn't. Oh my God, what happened there? Did you see that under the basket? Oh, here comes Mcdiaper.
Diaper McDandy.
Did he step out? I thought
He's in his bag right now. He's doing his whole circle around.
he's in his diaper bag. No way.
Nemhard.
No, Nemhard's not a burst.
Oh, McDiaper getting the rebound.
No, McDiaper's not getting shit. I mean, he's taking a shit. He's not getting.
Okay, so he should be ashamed of themselves.
They really should. They should have 15 right now at least. There's a dunk.
Nope. Oh, he made it.
Hartenstein made that shot. He missed 2 lob dunks and he makes that shit.
Dude, the Mets bottom of the order, as bad as the top of the order's been, yikes.
Well, usually the bottom is worse than the top.
Yeah, but this is a non-existent
It's the
bottom.
bottom. How does this donkey make this shot? Left-handed. He's not even left-handed.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's worse than I thought he is. He usually misses. That's the one he makes. Oh my God.
Man, I wish the Knicks still had him.
The Knicks, yeah.
Could have used him.
Yeah, I still say that.
Those were some tough
I would have
ones.
loved to have seen that Knicks team healthy with that group and see what they did. We don't know how good they were. But they did take the Pacers, this Pacer team, to 7 games, and 4 of them didn't play. So, just saying. 45-45.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Matherin just laid him out.
You got to be shitting me.
Was it a flop or did he lay him out?
That is a terrible. That's we gotta
Let's
make
see
sure.
it.
He ran into him. I don't know if he's not even trying to set a pick. He's just trying to get.
He's like wrong place, wrong
That's
time.
not. That's a no call. That's a no call. He didn't put his
big top of the 7 for the Mets.
He didn't put his arms out. That's a hometown call right there. That's
Big
wait.
top of the 7.
OKC has to win this game now because they can't lose it with that when the other team doesn't have Halliburton. So we got to make sure they win.
Well, no, I mean
That's not a foul.
I know, but when you
And
see
now he's going to make a 3. Now he's going to hit a 3 right
here.
here.
Guy go flying. I don't know why Indiana didn't challenge
And
him.
they're going to call that.
Indiana could have challenged that.
I don't think there's enough evidence to overturn it. They did collide. Which to me is like, well, he impeded his progress. Couldn't you call it the other way? I mean, he wasn't trying to set a pick on him. Oh, they're showing it right there. Oh, there goes the foot. They're going to show this Halliburton play forever. It should just go, the NBA Finals summed up in one play. Here it is. Here's where the championship went goodbye. Yep, there it is.
There's your guy.
Why are we showing him? He's a loser. Get him out of here. I have no sympathy for that asshole. Oh my God. Joel. Joel trying to tell us how much money the tariffs are making. He's such an idiot. Oh, Joel, you're so stupid. The tariffs are making us millions. Yeah, sure they are. Sure they are. Oh my God, he made it. Wow, the Pacers are gonna. It was Nemhard. The Pacers are up 1.5. They lost.
This is a potential loaf.
They lost Halliburton with 5
proportions.
minutes to go in the first quarter. Wow. Just tell me again how this is one of the greatest teams of all time, this Oklahoma City team. I don't know, America. Angeles Daily Mail.
No clue.
Astonishing figures show just how much money America is making from the new Donald Trump tariffs. We're going to take a break on that note because I don't want you to throw up any more than we're about to. Segment 3 coming right up third quarter. Hey, we have a game. Not for now. Segment 3 coming right up.